The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Alright there guys, the Lone Wolf here, and as you've probably guessed by now, I'm going to do some Dragon Age Origins. I've been wanting to play this game for quite a bit, but what's been stopping me is the size of the game files. 15 gigabytes, not nothing. But yeah, at the moment there's really nothing else I want to play or that I'm really looking forward to spending a lot of time in, so I'm going to start some Dragon Age Origins. I'm gonna take a Dwarf Warrior. Let's see, I get Commoner or a Noble, so I'll take Commoner. Just because I don't really like to feel special right from the start, so Dwarf Commoner. Let's see. Which with red hair, that's okay. And I guess I'll give him some extra strength mostly, and some extra constitution for extra hit points. And what can I teach him? Battle tactics or poison making, herbalism. Improve combat tactics. Access to 2nd tier weapon talents as well as bonus to stamina regeneration. Sounds interesting. I'll take that. I'll focus on him being a warrior, and I can take 2 skills. Requires 10 strength. Through training and hard work, the warrior has gained greater health and reduced fatigue penalty for wearing armor. and a precision strike. I can also go for dual weapons, but I'll probably go for a tanky build. Weapon and shield. I get shield bash, shield defense, and shield block passive. I'll just take those two general warrior talents. Normal difficulty. Okay. Oh, I didn't give myself a different name. That's
Deep
okay.
beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the two remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
Alright.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat, can we not do this in front of my brother?
Why not? He knows the slope of the land, don't you, boy?
He's right. Whatever it takes to get out of this cesspool.
Listen to this.
Show some
He
ambition.
knows the deal you made. He lays low and does whatever jobs I don't want to risk anyone valuable on. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brats. Then you both go free. And I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
So what are you doing here?
Checking on my investments. And right now, they don't bear much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
So get off her back and tell me my job for
Your buddy
today.
Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
You don't have to hide anything. I've seen it before and I'll see it
And
again.
I feel like every time you do, it kills something in you. You were such a loving child. I hate what this place made you into. That's why I didn't tell you. Barat's been warning me ever since two of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrowmont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Barat's getting impatient.
I want you. Nah, I just wish you didn't have to kiss up to that cave
You
dick.
know the other options. Cleaning middens, begging, going to the surface. No. Unless you find a way to save us all from Darkspawn and become a paragon. We're pretty much on Barat's leash for life.
What? Someone like me could never actually be a
It wouldn't
paragon.
be the first time. Garelon the Blood Risen was born castless, you know, before he went to the surface. And he came back and won the throne. Many paragons have humble origins. All that matters is that the Assembly recognizes their achievements. And once they get that vote, they found their own house, and are as noble as if the ancestors themselves had made it so.
Imagine founding our own house.
So what are you standing around here for? Go do something great.
Maybe I will at that.
Maybe you will. But until then, we can only serve as Barat demands. And he won't like it if either of us is late.
Jesus. Barath expects too much
You
from
know
you.
how desperate the nobles are for more children? They can barely field enough soldiers to hold the walls against the Darkspawn. If I could give one of them a son, the whole house would celebrate. And we'd all be raised up to noble caste to join the family. It's what Barath's betting on. That's why he paid for my clothes, my voice lessons. He wants to share the reward. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
Alright, let's get going. Barath's quest. Did I have to go outside for that? Probably.
About sodding time. I was starting to think I'd have to bust in and get an eyeful of that spicy sister of yours. Growl.
Just tell me what we're doing. I want to get this over with.
People wonder where that grumpy old dwarf image comes from. But fine. Boss says we're out for a search and discipline. One of his smugglers is holding out on him. Name's Oscius. Some surfacer. Barath got word that he's been selling shipments topside that never make it to Barath's ears down here. He wants us to find the rotter and see what goods he's holding back.
Any idea where this guy is?
All he told me is find him. Duster's got some family from the merchant caste. He's probably staying near their quarters.
Let's show this Duster what Barath does to cheaters.
Poetry to my ears, Selraka.
Alright. Whoa. Ah, that's just on the roof. Alright, let's have a quick look at the map. Nope. Where was that to go exactly? Last seen in the Tapester's Tavern. Let's try and find that. Gotta explore a bit.
Hey there, Carter boy. Care to try it?
What's that?
Spare silver. My boy needs medicine. The docs say he won't wait.
Whoops, looks like I'm going to another part of town. What have we got here? There we go, the tavern.
What are you doing here, Brand?
Have you heard? King's got a team who found traces of
Whoa,
Barath.
they really don't like the costless.
As you say.
No, tools. Signs of camp.
Aragon or not, longer. Been on 2 years.
Come on.
Very well.
The hell? Why am I stuck here?
I'm going to call the guards.
Ah, finally.
Shall be done.
Okay, some buggy terrain there, but
Ancestors were smiling on my beds today.
Oscius, let's go.
Hey, I was saving that seat.
That's real thoughtful, Oscius. It's tiring work looking for you.
How do you know my name?
Did you think Barath wouldn't find out you're cheating him?
Look, I always been loyal to Barath. He's been good to my family. I know how much I owe him.
Fine, and I'll just kill you and plant the evidence later.
Wait, I do have some lyrium. It's just ore. I made a side deal with one of the mining families. If it worked out, I was gonna bring Barath his cut, I swear. I'd be crazy not to.
Suicidal, one might say.
How much ore did you take?
Just a little, maybe 25 sovereigns worth.
25 sovereigns.
Most of that's with my buyers on the surface. I just picked up a few nuggets down here. If I were to maybe give you a piece, that's a lot of coin. Could you forget to mention this to Barath?
Who have you been selling to?
Surfacers pay good coin for lyrium. Mages up there, they use it for their spells. Smiths use it in enchanted weapons. I just took the money and ran. I mean, back to Barath to share the profits.
How long have you been cheating him?
Not long. I mean, I'm not cheating him. I mean, this is my first time. Oh, please don't kill me.
Give me one good reason not to kill you.
Got a lot of lyrium. Maybe we could work something out. Share and share alike. I don't got any coin myself. I make that topside, but you can take the ore, sell it, maybe get enough to get out of this nest. What do you say?
We don't steal from Barath, and you shouldn't
It's
either.
his. Take it. Will you let me go now?
Actually, I'd better not take that risk.
Could everyone who isn't about to die please turn around for a moment? This may be unpleasant. Thank you.
You can't do this. Help! Call the guardsmen! This is murder!
You two let me know if you need anything. I'll be in the back.
It's just a bunch of rocks. You're gonna kill me for that?
A job's a job.
No!
So the game is paused. He's still sitting on air at the moment, but I can target him and use precise strike. Whoa, he blocked that. Pretty cool. Let's pause the game again. And let's use that dual weapon strike. Right, change the angle again. We're in full attack here. He's stunned at the moment. And let's have a quick look if he's got any skills. Nah, just a cloaky, so I can use that one again. And he dies. Didn't like the guy anyways. I'll take the lyrium nuggets and his gold. And that's one down. We did our job.
We have to get this stuff back to Barat before he starts wondering what we've been doing.
And let's see where he is. Return to Barat at his shop in the commons. And am I in the commons? Yep. And there we go. Just a bit further along. Barat shop. So I'll bring that in. There is the entrance. Let's go.
The king is old. His rule won't hold much longer.
Prince Balin seems far more sympathetic to our interests than Trian.
Balin has some tastes of his own that he knows I can provide. We'll finish this later. It's about time you two showed up. What happened with Ascaius?
Here's dead, and he's dead, and here's the lyrium.
I'll send someone out to handle the cleanup. Not you, though. I have another job in mind for you.
Anything you want, boss.
The Warrior Cast is hosting a proving today. All the best fighters, last man standing, you know the sort of thing. They're showing off for some Grey Warden who's looking for candidates to drag off to a life of eternal glory. Now, it's not often we get every named fighter in Orzammar lined up like that. And I have certain acquaintances who take an interest in this sort of thing.
You're taking bets on the fighters?
There's a lot of coin to be made when people get the fever up. Favorite fighter's an officer named Minar, veteran of 4 Darkspawn campaigns. Everd's a long shot. Just got back from a deep roads offensive. Some young buck who has all the ladies drooling. I've got a lot of money riding on him. Mine and other people's. I expect to see that 8-to-1 pay off. Understand?
I do.
The fight only gets announced to contestants themselves to prevent illegal gambling. So first, you'll have to find Everd. See who he's fighting and when. When the name Minar comes up, I want you to slip this drug into the bastard's water. It'll slow his reflexes, just enough to take the edge off, not enough to show. But it wears off quickly, so don't use it until just before his fight.
Alright.
You bet.
Get right on it.
Here's your pass to get on the grounds. The proving starts as soon as the clock strikes. And when I say I have coin on this, I'm not talking about some pittance, like the value of your life. If I don't see Everd's name on the winner's sheet, you'd better make sure I never see you or your sister ever again.
Okay, and there we go, guys. Around 20 minutes, we get our second quest to go and poison someone that's taking part of a tournament. But we'll see that next time.